There it is. I don't stop streaming, no. Well, it seems good to just kind of bundle a few things together. Plus, I'm really into this game, so I really want to get through more of it. So, yeah. So, for anyone who doesn't know Understand, it's a puzzle game about drawing lines on a grid. This is a secret bonus level, so it doesn't really follow the same rules as the rest of the game. But to catch you back up, 3 question mark. Yeah, we figured it out earlier. We stopped on this the other day because I couldn't figure it out. What we have to do here is we have to draw a line that starts in the circle, ends in the square, and divides the rest of the grid so that there are 2 stars in every segment. And the special gimmick for this level only, this does not apply to any other level in the game, it only applies to this one because it's a hidden question mark level, is that you can push shapes. So we basically need to divide it so that you have like 2 stars together in one area, and then like, you know, 2 stars together in another area. Is the game category updated? No, it isn't. I need to update that. Thank you. So bad at making clickbait titles. I really need to work on it. Okay. Understand. Great. Thank you for the reminder. Wouldn't want anyone thinking there was spy party happening. What happened with the spy party stream bot? Checker said that like it didn't pick up our cast. C-bug reports. Checker broke the stream bot temporarily. That was when we did the first cast earlier. He broke it and it only missed our stream, and that's it. Which is a little bit unfortunate because it was for the cast. I noticed it took people a little while to come in. Maybe it's because people look at the stream notifier. But anyway. So that's what we have to do. We have to divide the whole grid so that we have 2 stars that are always segmented from other shapes. That's not really what the game is usually about. Usually the game is about figuring out what the rules to the puzzle is. But we've already figured them out. This is the final level. So we had all of these puzzles to understand what we have to do, and now we just have to do it. This is an interesting level, though, because it has a few levels in it that don't really relate to the final puzzle. Like, usually all of the first few puzzles are to help you understand the rule, and you need all of it to do the last one. Whereas in this one, you know, this one has nothing to do with the final puzzle because there's no shapes to segment. And these ones do have 2 different types of shapes that you need to segment, but the final one, it's all the same shape. So I think they just wanted to do a few different things with the idea of pushing shapes, but they don't all come together at the end. That's fine. This will probably still be kind of a tough one, though. I can do this. I can do... It's almost... Here's the thing. If you ever draw a line through the middle, you can no longer separate... you can no longer separate some of the shapes, right? Because you would have 3 of them next to each other, and there's no way to push them. There kind of is. If you... No, there isn't. You would have to, like, come around and then push a... Nah, it doesn't work, I don't think. So I think if I rule that out, going through the middle probably isn't it. I feel like if I just mess around with it a little bit, I can probably find the answer. So if okay, let's start by pushing like this. Let's get those 2 together and then let's keep pushing. This is so close. Like, there we go, get those 2. If only I could have pushed this one just down 1 spot, but I couldn't. Can I push it down before I go in? No, no way. Like, what if I, this is weird. This is probably not it. But if I push like there, no, you can't do this because then you just have too many together. I could start by going down. Do that. Boom. Now I have those two together. These two are together. Can I... I can almost do this, but then I can't reach the exit. That was a decent idea. Can I modify it to make it work? No, not really. Not at all. Can I go down one more? I do this. This is almost it, but I can't reach the exit still. Nah. Pushing through the middle is bad, but you can push through a little bit of it. You can do that. This... I don't like this. I do like this. No, I don't like this. Darn it. Because I was like, oh, if I just push these two, there we go. Oh, wait, no, here. Because if I did... No, wait, this still doesn't work. No, look, if I did this, I would have those two off together. And I push down, I separate these. No, it's so close. It's so close, but I need... If only I could just chisel a little gap in here. It's pretty close though. I like it. I like the idea of starting with that. That seems like a pretty safe way to start. So I think the more you put your path along the edges, the more room you leave yourself to work with, right? So like I push this one up, let's push it all the way to the edge. Gives us room to loop back. I want to keep working with this concept. This doesn't work because you... Can I go here and push these down a little bit before I do the rest? Yeah. Oh, but then this one is off alone. Wait, what if I push it off to the side first? Let's push it off to the side and then down. We can do a lot with it. So then if I push these out of the way now, I go here, I go like this. Again, I am so close, but I can't reach the exit, so no. Does this do anything? No, that doesn't work. If I start all the way down here, this doesn't seem super likely. I've made an island there. I need to go down though before I do anything else. That's never gonna work. Can I? No. If I do this, I have to block them off, so it's not gonna work. Going all the way down doesn't seem smart. You have to start by just reaching the center. I mean, I feel like you have to be pretty efficient with your path if you want to get everything, right? So if I do this, there we go. That's two more. There's no way to separate these. Right. What if I go down there? No, this doesn't work. That was almost close to being something though, right? Because what did I do? I did this. Push it up. This is what I had earlier, right? This doesn't really work. If you ever, right, it's because if you ever go through 3 in the middle, whether you do it right away or you do like this, you just end up with 3 in a row that you cannot separate anymore. So I have to avoid that basically. So, okay, let's try just switching things up a bit. Let's come from this direction. Doesn't change anything, but it could unlock something else in my mind. No, it's so close, but it just doesn't work. So as soon as you do this, you make 2 there, but then the only way to push these other 3 is... Yeah, no. Maybe don't go through the center so soon, because going through the center just locks you out of things that you cannot get locked out of. You kind of have to go through the center, though. How do you not go through the center? You can do this. This is interesting. I can't leave such an open space, though. So, here. Or wait, but if I don't leave the open space, then I can't push the block. Let me just work with it a little bit in case I find something and it just needs a quick adjustment. Go there. There. No. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. This? No, because it still has these 3 that you cannot separate. If you ever have 3 in a row like that and you've blocked off one side, you can't separate them anymore. Unless you push them all out somehow, but you can't. No, there's never a way to do that. If you've ever filled in three things in the middle so that you have 3 in a row, you just can't push them. You can't separate them. So you just can't do that. If I ever catch myself doing that, I have to stop myself because it will never work. This looks cool. I like this. Separate those. I don't like this anymore, but I liked it as a start. Get 3 of them there. Separate. No, it's just too much in the middle that you can't do anything with anymore. This looks very wrong. Do this. Push 3. No. I always find myself pushing 3 of them together, and then you can't win anymore once you've done that. What are some angles that I haven't tried? What if you do something really silly and you just go around like this? It'll never work. No. There's no way you have to take such a long path at the start. You could start like here at the bottom row, though. Maybe. You get that. No, this is what we were trying earlier, and it basically doesn't work. I might be able to include one more in the... No. Can I then go up? No. I mean, the shortest, most efficient path is to just start like this. Go through. Don't ever leave 3 together with a wall up against them, though. So you have to go like that. Now you've separated them a little. Now you've separated them a little. It's so close. It's so close. Can I keep this? Can I make some slight adjustments? It's so close. I got it? No. No, that's not it. But it's close to this, apparently. It might just need a small adjustment. I don't know if I can do that, though. Let me screenshot this in case I forget what I just did. I went like this. Went up. I no longer remember what I did. I've forgotten it already. Oh, there it is. You can just go back. Okay. I went there and I did a little hump over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I did this. This doesn't save me any room, so it doesn't help. I mean, I like this. I just... There's no... Yeah, I can't finish, so... Unless I... Can I do something else to separate? No. No. Nope. Very close, and yet... Oh, can I... No, anything I do will require me to go through here, which doesn't... Oh, doesn't work. And it's not like I can separate the other way. No. If you... No, this just isn't going to be a winning solution because you end up having to box these things in. Well, you can box them in like that. You just need to separate these somehow in a way where you can just immediately go down and through, but you can't really. I don't... Oh, hi. Nice, okay. It did need a slight adjustment. Not really where I thought. I didn't have a strategy there. I just kind of kept tinkering until something worked. Is this the solution you got? Is that why you thought I was close? Yeah, so what I was doing earlier was... Oh, it's gone. God damn it, it's gone. There's probably a million. Oh, no, now I don't remember it. It was here, and then making a dip, and then going through, and then... Oh, what was it now? I don't remember. Yeah, I thought it would go back. The undo button usually just goes back one thing, but I guess once you've solved it, it just undoes the puzzle. What did I do? I did... What did I do? Hold on. Did I screenshot it? I hope I clicked print screen again. Send me yours. Yeah, I'll just put your solution in. No, hold on. I think I screenshotted my own because I was worried about deleting it. Yeah, I did. Okay, my solution from here goes up and makes a hook. So it was this, here, up, hook? No, this doesn't, wait, what did I just do? God damn it. My solution is that, push down, here, hook. There, this, no, this, oh no, I only have the bad screenshot. I only have the bad one screenshotted. Oh my god. Well, Para sent me his solution, so I can just put that in. But let me wait, I want to get my own solution again. It was here, and then it had the hook, and then it went there, and then it did this. I mean, I can just look at the VOD. Whatever, it's fine. Let's just put yours in and go ahead. So this was Para's solution, which is very different than mine. Oh yeah, you actually went all the way to the right of the box first. You pushed them like this. You separated those two. And then you went like this. Wait, I've done something wrong already. Oh, it's not there. It's down 1, 2. Then you have to do this, push that one down. This is also pretty convoluted. Is this it? That's it. Nice. Cool. Can't remember my own solution, and I cannot resolve it apparently, but I got it. All right, so we get to move on to World 4. I'm really excited for 5 because I want the number counting stuff, but I'm sure 4 will be nice. 4 looks pretty standard. This looks like what we've already seen. So, okay. I mean, looking at the hint for it, not the hint, but like the icon, you know, World 1 was mostly just about connecting circles into squares. World 2 always had a different number of shapes, and you had to figure out which shape was the good shape and which shape was the bad shape. World 3 was about separating certain shapes from each other with a line between them. And so this one looks like it's going to be about what shapes you make with your line, maybe? I don't know. Because it looks like the Tetris block stuff from The Witness, but I don't know. 4 dots. So starting in a circle gives you the first dot. As soon as you start in the circle, you get the first dot. Ending in a square, I'm assuming, gives you the second dot. ending in a square. Yeah, start in a circle, end in a square is correct, I assume, for the first 2 dots. So this is the real gameplay if you only just saw the previous level. This is what the game normally is like. You have to figure out what the rules to the puzzle are. So it gives you the answer. The answer is go from the circle to the square. You have to figure out why it works. So starting in a circle... Rule 3 is probably don't pass through triangles, because we get the dot automatically as long as we draw literally any line that doesn't go through the triangle. So start in a circle, end in a square, go through a triangle, and then we don't know what dot number 4 is. That's obviously going to be the crux of this. Starting in a circle gives us the first dot. Ending in a square gives us the second dot. This did not go through a triangle, but it did not get the third dot. So the assumption was actually, it was wrong. Very interesting. Here you get the third dot no matter what you do, though. As long as you don't go through the triangle, you get it. Very interesting. Maybe the third dot is like divide the arena into only 2 segments, the filled in one and the not filled in one. That could be it. No, it's not though, because if it goes through the triangle, it still loses it. Anyway, no matter what you do, you get this puzzle. But this game is not about solving every individual puzzle. It's about understanding. So, and the fourth dot we still don't know, but based on the logo, it's probably about what shape you make. Like here we made a nice square that fits right into this. Maybe like you don't ever want to draw a line where the line part and the not line part fit into each other in like complicated ways. It just has to like slot in really nicely. That's not really a rule though. So we'll see what else there is, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can figure it out here though, but like you get the third dot though, like you just get it. You just get it. Didn't I find a way to... Yeah, look, this doesn't go through a triangle, but it doesn't get the... Oh, it could just be the, yeah, it could just be the same one as from the previous level where you get it as long as you don't pass through a shape. No, you do. If you pass through the square, you still get it. But if you pass through the square and the circle, you don't get it. So it could just be like you're allowed to pass through one shape, but not 2. Don't pass through more than 1 shape. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep going. Wow, this one is easy. You don't get it here though, so it probably does relate to how many islands you make. Is there a way to do this without... Here. Okay. Interesting. So this one still gives you the third dot, even though it... This does not give you the third dot, because you made an unnecessary island, probably. But then why does this not... Oh, no, this has multiple islands. Didn't I say that was the rule for the third dot? Just don't have islands. Maybe if you... The third dot is probably like you need to have only 2 sections and they have to have something in them, or I don't know. But it doesn't seem the most relevant right now, honestly, so I'm just gonna move on. Again, the fourth dot we seem to get whenever... Like here, look. If you do this, you don't get it. If you do this, you don't get it. What if you fill in this? You don't get the fourth dot. It's like as soon as you make a bump, you lose the fourth dot. So it makes me think, mostly because of the world logo, that it's about the shapes fitting into each other that you make. But it might not be. I don't know. Circle to square. Can I do this? No. But this should work. No. Okay. We have to actually understand the rule if we want to do this one, unfortunately. So I have only 2 islands, though, so I get the 3rd dot. This doesn't get the 3rd dot because I made another island. I don't think the rule is have only 2 islands. The rule is probably any island you make must fulfill X. And so when I make multiple islands, I'm not getting that somehow. This is just 1 island and it works, though. This is 1 island and it works. This is 1 island and it gives you the 3rd dot. So it's just the 4th dot that we don't understand, unfortunately. So the theory is that the 4th dot is something about the shape that you create. Does it need to be proportional? That doesn't make any sense, though. This isn't proportional to anything. This gets you the 4th dot, and look, we made a square within a square, so it's totally proportional. We get it like that, but we get it like this. Okay, so if you do this, you don't get the 4th dot, but if you do this, you do get it. Is there any other? But this should also make like a proportional shape. Oh, it does. This counts as a proportional shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 9 squares not filled in, 7 filled in. I just don't know what the rule would be that also applies to the first one, because in the first one, you're not, I mean, you can slot it in easily, but I don't think that's a rule. Must be able to slot your empty shape into your line. Like, that's not a rule. How could you do that? Anyway, even if that's the rule, how could you do it while starting in the circle and ending in the square? I keep wanting to like push the triangle around. We're not in that anymore. This could do it. No. Okay. Never mind. Of course it can't. If I do this. I don't know what rule 3 is, but it seems to want just 1 island. God, I'm so used to doing the push one. I'm like trying to push the triangle. It doesn't work. What else is there? Oh my God, there's a bunch more. What if I did this one? Wait. Oh, okay. So it's, yeah, here. It works when it's like this, but then when you move the square, it doesn't anymore. So whatever you can do to fulfill dots 3 and 4 in this puzzle, you could do them in this one as well. The only difference is that you have to actually end in the square. It's hard to figure out, though. I can't even really fathom what else I could be doing. I mean, you have to start here. You cannot go through the triangle. You lose the 3rd dot. What makes you lose the 3rd dot, though? Oh, right. We speculated the 3rd dot was islands, not just about which shapes you go through. But you lose it here, even though you've only made 1 island. So it's actually the 3rd dot that probably holds the key. It's probably the 3rd dot that holds the key. Because the 3rd dot is not just don't go through a shape. Here you lose it, here you don't. Here you don't lose it, here you don't lose it. So it's not just about, oh, don't go through shapes. That's not it. Man, this game is getting hard. What if I just move on? What if I do this level? The 3rd dot. This is symmetrical, probably for a reason. But I don't know if you can make a symmetrical thing through it. Kinda not really. I mean, this would be a symmetrical line. Or no, it isn't. What am I doing? Can I be symmetrical? Not really, not at all. Can't be symmetrical because it's a 4x4 grid. If it was 5x5, I could be symmetrical. This looked like it could be the answer because it makes a nice pattern, but I guess that's not really what the level is about. Third dot. Oh, see, this works. Is it just like... It's not just that your line needs to be the certain number of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This takes up 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it just the number of things again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that doesn't do it. It's not about the number of... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This does it though. This gives you the third dot, whatever the hell it is. I think, okay, let me just go back. The third dot should be about the islands you create and what is in them. I'm pretty sure that's it. It just seems like that's what it's going to be. If you ever make an island that doesn't have a shape in it, you don't get the third dot. Don't you know the answer? If you ever make an island that doesn't have a shape in it, you lose the dot. You might lose it anyway, but you definitely lose it if you make an island with no shape. You just 100% lose it. We've made islands, but they have shapes, so they're okay. This does not give you the third dot, though. That does not give you the third dot. Neither does that. Didn't I just try that, though? Okay, that makes sense. Oop. I swear that hold on. So if I do this, no third dot. Fourth dot, though, is feeling great. Whatever the hell the fourth dot wants, it's got it. This gives you the third dot. This doesn't. This doesn't. This still gives you the third dot, but as soon as you make one more line... No, you still have it. Now you don't. Now you still have it. Now you don't. Now you don't. No. No. Now it's good, though. Oh, could it be... I mean, do they do repeats? I don't know, because we could have a repeat of, like, each island needs a different number of shapes. I don't know, that's a little bit weird, but it could be that. So if it's 1 and 3, it's good. 2 and 2 is good, though, so it's not that. They did repeat start in a circle. They repeat that one a lot. They also repeat don't go through triangles a lot. But that's not the rule here. So if we go back to this one now, can we get this? So 4 seemed to be about the shape. Dot 4 really only cares about the shape of your line because you can get it like that. You can get it like this. You can get it like this. I'm just basing so much on the world's logo, but it feels like it's something about how your non-filled in shape can fill in to your area. Not really a symmetrical thing, right? I mean, you can divide this symmetrically if you go diagonal. This can be symmetric. Maybe the line just needs to be symmetrical to work. But this is not symmetrical. The line doesn't need to be symmetrical, but the area that you make must be symmetrical, maybe. I think that makes sense for dot number 4. It does not, though, because this is symmetrical and it doesn't work. But this is symmetrical and it does work, and it'll work on any of them. So, yeah, rule number 4, at the very least, is not dependent on the shapes on the grid. It's always the same rule. Symmetrical makes sense, but not that kind of symmetrical. Not even this kind of symmetrical, actually. So maybe it's not symmetry? It might not be symmetry, but it sort of, whenever 4 fills out, it is always symmetrical. So that could still have something to do with it. So look, the same patterns for line number 4 work on every grid. It just always works. You should be able to do this as well. And you can. Can you do this? Yes. It's like I've got the vibe, right? I know the vibe here. But I don't know the exact rule, but it's like symmetrical. It's about the shape that you're making. It's about the shape within the shape. But other than that, I don't know. This should also work, right? Yeah. It doesn't work the other way around, though, so... Like, you can't do this and have it work. You can't do this. Of course, even when we know that, we can't get the actual solutions for most of these, because, yeah. One, two, three, four. It's a 16 grid. You just need to fill out... It's not filling out half, though. Not at all. It's not like square number. Oh, is it just that the unfilled in area that you create must be a square? Is it that simple? I think it's that simple. Yeah, that's it. You just have to make a square. But then how do you start in a circle and end in a square and do that? Oh, can you just here. Okay, cool. Great. I still don't really know what dot 3 is, but it seems to be about just creating... If dot 4 is about making a square, then what's dot 3, you know? Like, as long as you make a square, you get dot 4. But how do you get dot 3? It's just about the island somehow? Every island... Maybe dot 3 is only have one island. Or something like that. But I feel like that dot 4 could cover that. If dot 4 was like all islands must be squares, that would also cover it, so. Because what makes you lose dot 3? I don't even know. Like here, this... See, look, this makes a square, but you've lost dot 3. I mean... It must just be related to the fact that you don't want to go through triangle, honestly, because that's the only thing that really makes... I feel like dot 3's rule might be more complex than don't go through triangle, but it's just serving the purpose of don't go through triangle, I'm pretty sure. Even though it... Technically, you can go through a triangle and still get it sometimes. Could you? Or could you never? There's ways to lose dot 3. I can't really remember what they are, but I'm pretty sure there were ways to lose dot 3 without going through a triangle. Yeah, here you lose it. In that case, I have no clue what dot 3 is, and I'm just gonna hope that I don't need to understand it to solve the puzzle, but also I'm too diligent, so I won't move on unless I solve it, even if I can somehow win without it. Anyway, the fact that you have to make a square makes these really easy at this point. How do you make 2 squares? That's tougher. Oh, here, you make a small square and a big square. Nice. Clever. We filled them all in? Yes. Okay. Can I... This one's tougher. This one I don't... Oh, here. Yeah, easy. Okay. None of these should really be hard, honestly. Square, square, square. Yeah, easy. This is the final one? Okay. You can't make this a one area square because you'd always have an extra thing, so it has to be 2. They can't both be 2, though. Wait. That's a square! That fulfills dot 4. And yet, clearly, this does not fulfill dot 3. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna worry about dot 3. It's something about, just, not making more than one island and not going through, like, I don't need to solve dot 3. As long as I make a square, it'll be good. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Revenge of the I know. That's what I get for trying to belittle dot 3. For not taking it seriously. Maybe it's as simple as that. Is dot 3? I mean, the triangles are just always separate. So is that dot 3? No, but even when there was only a single triangle, we were able to... Maybe dot 3 is just have triangles separate from each other or something like that. Oh yeah, because we lose dot 3 when we go through triangle, but look, we also lose it here. So maybe each island must be a triangle, must have a triangle in it, is rule 3. And then each island must have a single triangle in it is rule 3. And rule 4 is you must make a square. If you ever typed WAST in the chat, I would have been like, is that a hint? Is that a hint? I don't even remember how I did this anymore. I made a square. What square did I make? I make this square, okay. Yeah, it's probably just that the triangles have to be separate. The thing is, I don't think that's possible. Oh wait, it is if I do... Okay, you can't make a single square around them because then you'd have to do this, so it doesn't work. You can't make a 4 square like this with your triangle because then the second one won't work. So you have to make a 4 square like this. You literally have to. That's the only way to do it. You have to do that, but if you do that, then you're locked out for the other one. Oh no, if you do it like this, you're fine. Okay. I mean, this was level 1 of World 4, so I kind of figured it was gonna be not too hard, and it really wasn't in the end. But yes, it's very clear that the theme of World 4 is about the shapes, that we make. So yeah. I'm cold. It's that time of night where I need to go turn up the heat because I always get cold. Do you lose rule 3 if you draw an island without a triangle? How would I do that? Let's see. So I just do this. I mean, as soon as you make an island, oh wait, I can't test it there. But yeah, if you make an island without a triangle, I'm pretty sure you lose it. But I don't know if that's even possible to do in any of these. Split a triangle from the corner of the grid or something? What do you... Like, well... Oh yeah, there. Look, yeah, see, if you have an island without a triangle, you don't get it, so... Yeah. Yeah, so rule 3 is every island must contain a triangle. One triangle only. And rule 4 is that you must make squares. Right, if you fill in all the triangles, it's fine. Triangles have to be unfilled and separate. Right, because if I did this... Oh, triangles have to be unfilled and... Oh, that's the rule? Are you sure the rule isn't every island must have one triangle in it exactly? Because I feel it could be both. How can we test the difference? Triangles must be unfilled and separate. No, because we've gotten it while filling in a triangle before, haven't we? Or maybe not. I don't know. Triangle is unfilled. Give one triangle an island and have an empty island as well. I can't. I don't know how to have an empty island. Here. Yeah, there we go. See? That's what I thought. It's not that all triangles have to be unfilled and separate. It's all islands must have one triangle exactly. Though, but wait, if you fill in... Is there any way... Wait, let's fill in one triangle. Here, though, all islands have one triangle exactly, but one of them is filled in, so... But it's weird for a rule to be both, right? Like, triangles must not be filled in, and every island must have exactly one triangle. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. Well, whatever. We don't have to worry about it. We can just move on. 4-2. Ooh. We get more hints on future levels. This one is about dashes. This one is about squigglies. Okay. I've been waiting for the puzzle that's like your line must have a certain number of turns in it, which might come there. But World 4, clearly the theme is the shape that you make with your unfilled island. Have we unlocked worlds 4-2, 4-3, and 4-9? Oh, do you just... I haven't even been paying attention. Do you just unlock whatever's next to each square that you've done? That's probably it. I just have been going in order, so I haven't really looked. But I guess beating 2-3 unlocked 3-1. 2-6 unlocked 3-2, I guess. Interesting. Anyway, well, whatever. 4-2. So, start in a circle is .1, end in a square is .2. .3 is probably related to the triangles again, somehow. Clearly. And .4 we do not know, but it's again going to be about the shape you make. Making a rectangle so far is good. Well, this is different. What if you make this? .4 you don't have now because you haven't made the right shape. But you made a rectangle here, so you're good. What if you make a square? Squares are not rectangles. I mean, they are. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. What if I do this? Yep, I've made a rectangle, so it's good. This is the hardest oh, I thought you meant the hardest level. Hardest chapter. Okay, I thought you were telling me that 4-2 is the hardest in the game. I was like, really? Okay. So start in a circle, end in a square is good. Don't go through the triangle. It's probably not don't go through triangle though anymore. It's like, here, wait, what if I make 2 islands? It's not good. What if I make 2 islands? I've made 2 islands here, but I didn't go through the triangle, so it's okay. Rule 3 could just be don't go through triangle this time, actually, though. It might not... We might be making it harder than we need to. Because you do get it as long as you don't go through a triangle. Yeah, rule 3 might just be don't go through triangle. And rule 4 is make a rectangle? I don't know. How can you make a rectangle? Here, start in a circle, end in a square. Oh, wait, that's not a rectangle. Start in a circle, end in a... Wait, how do I make a rectangle? Oh, like this. That, it does not accept it. I've made a square, but that's not good enough now. I mean, I didn't really think make a rectangle was gonna be it, because that's sort of uninteresting. It's like, yeah, just kind of just leave a whole strip anywhere. Like, I mean, you can make a rectangle so many different ways. But this really, I mean, it's hard to make a rectangle if you don't go through the triangle. Dot 4, though, is different from... I mean, it looks like it's not about making a rectangle, it's about making a straight line. Like, you must have either a width or a height of 1, right? You need to just make a thin strip. Seems to be what they're going for. Because as long as I make a thin strip, I get it. Doesn't matter where the strip is. Oh, look. If I have 2 islands, it's okay as long as they're both little strips. So it's maybe not make a rectangle, it's make a strip. It's still a little bit vague, but how could you possibly do that here, though? I mean, there's 4 possible starter places and 4 possible ending places. So if I just go for all of them, right? Let's start in the left circle. Bad, 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 bad. Start in the left circle. Bad, 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 bad. Start in the top left circle. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 bad. Good. Oh, right, because okay. Obviously, because it just made a little strip. I'm so silly. Yeah, okay. Great. This is actually, that was not hard at all. I don't know why I made that so hard on myself. Did not really need to trial and error it. There we go. We've made a little strip. It's easy. Made a little strip. It's easy. What happens if there's no triangles? Do you still need to make a little strip? Apparently, yes. All right, we can have a little strip as a treat. Not even. It can be any size strip you want, honestly. So, okay, sure. Is there any other way to do this with a different size strip? Like, hold on. So if I do this, I should get dot 4 because I made strips. If I do this, I should get dot 4 because I made strips. If I make a strip like this, a strip like that, and now I can't make any more strips. Yeah, you just need to make strips. That's so easy. That's so easy. Strip. That's not a strip anymore. Oh, here, like this. Strip and strip. This one's so easy. This one's incredibly easy. I almost wonder if I'm missing something, but I don't really know. Strip. That's not a strip, but this is a strip. These are strips. That's so easy. This is such an easy level. Strip. No, don't start that way. Maybe start this way. And you have to end in the square. You have to start with this one, right? How do I get the triangle in a strip Well, oh, can I? Oh, here. Yeah, just go around and make this strip first. And then make this strip. And then do this. Make this strip. Make a little strip down there. A strip. Oh, darn it. I was like, what? No, I left out a square at the top right. Oops. In that case, maybe I'm... Oh, here, just make the strip like this. There we go. It works. It's the same thing. It's just... Oh, wait. Oops. I'm supposed to end in a square. My bad. Hold on. I got this. It's all solved. There is nothing to worry about. It's like that. It's like that. And you end in the square and you made strips. So easy. And I guess rule 3 was just don't go through triangle in this one instead of any weird island stuff. If there's more to it that I missed, then let me know. But otherwise, I'm moving on. Making strips is incredible. Making squares was easy and making strips was easy, but we're probably gonna have to make harder things. Okay, maybe now it's the one where your shape has to fit in nicely. I don't know. I am waiting for one where the rule is like that you have to surround something on all sides, or like where it relates to what's on the edge from you. Maybe that'll come in the squiggly level. Could come there. I don't know what this one is going to be, though. Dashes. Maybe you're allowed to make more than... No, you're never allowed to make more than one line. I'm waiting for a question mark level where you can make more than one line. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking it would be cool if there was a world or a question mark one where, like, you get, like, where it shows you a line on every level. This would be a good concept for a question mark level. On every level, the line is already filled in for you. You cannot draw the line on your own. So you have to just only work with one solution to each puzzle given. I don't know how they could make that concept work and be interesting, but I don't know what the dash is going to be. I'm trying to like predict it because it's interesting. This is going to be numbers. This is going to be about, you know, how many turns was in your line or like stuff like that. What did your line surround? Is your line touching the edge or not? I don't know. Whereas this one is dashes. You get dashes on the first thing of every level, right? Because it's like your little stencil outline. Maybe it's going to be a world with more stencil outlines? I don't know. Anyway, you lose the third dot if you go anywhere. As soon as you use more than one square, you lose the third dot. But I think it's probably not. I don't think the rule is touch only one shape. That would be too easy. So touch only one square. But what are the others? You can do it on any of these, of course. Touching the circle loses you 2 of them, though. So if the third one is about your shape, you know, slotting in nicely or whatever we suspect the rule is, then that could be it. But there's got to be more to it somehow. So if you fill in any other 2, you don't get the third dot, but at least you didn't touch a circle. Touching a circle immediately loses you the first 2. Otherwise, you get them no matter what. So the third dot is about drawing the correct shape. And draw 1 and 2 are somehow related to the circle. So yeah, filling in a single dot doesn't make the right shape this time. Oh, I thought that might do it. No. No. How do you make the right shape? Okay. I mean, not okay. Not okay at all, but, is it, again, somehow that you have to... Oh, in both cases, we made an L shape with our leftover stuff. So maybe it's that. Maybe you have to make an L shape. How else can I make an L shape? I can't really make it any other way here, so... So you have to make an L shape while not passing through circles, while making sure every island has a circle. Something like that could be it. So here, yeah, we did it. It's just the same thing. L shape, L shape. We made the L shape. So easy. Dots 1 and 2 are so interconnected, though. You either get both or neither. So something has to differentiate that. So this makes an L. Okay, yeah, it's probably dot 1 is don't go through a circle, but dot 2 is like every island must, you know, be... No, there's no way to just make one L shape unless you... Oh, you can make a bigger L shape. Perfect. World 4 is easy. So easy. Make an L shape? All right, I'll make an L shape if that's what you want. Oh, this doesn't count as an L? What, do L's have to be thin? Can't have a thick L? Okay, sure, if that's what you really want. Yeah, I guess you just have to... wait, how do you do it, though? Like, I want to fill in... There's a way to make a smaller L shape? What, on this one? No, you cannot possibly, because you'd have to fill in this and this. You can't fill in the bottom left and the top right while also not creating another island. There's no way. It's impossible. You're telling me that you can't start in the bottom left and end in the top right while making an L. You can make a small L shape here? How? What? No, because to get there, you have to go through... You can't. What? The puzzle is possible, but whatever Para is saying is... impossible. I just unlocked an achievement, which doesn't have a title. The achievement's title was just a small square with a line and then a big square. Oh, I think it's just the achievement for like finishing your first puzzle or for finishing chapter 3 or something. But what's with Para's thing? Okay. Just to be clear, you're telling me that on this level that I'm on right now, you can make the small L instead of the big L? Oh, you can do this. Okay, I see. Right, okay. I thought you were saying you could make, like, this one specifically. No, obviously not. Yeah, wow, that's clever. Cool. Anyway, but yeah, the rest of this world should be pretty simple, because it seems simple. Oh, here's how you make a small L. You do... Is this gonna work? Is the math gonna work out? Nope, not quite. Here, I can do this, though. This should work. There we go. Oh, you didn't realize you could do larger L's? I guess you're gonna need to in the future, probably. Do you think you can make a large L on this one? I don't know. Okay. 2 circles. So this is where we're gonna learn if, like, each island must have its own circle in it, probably. Let's close that off last. So let's go down here. No, this is not good, actually. It's almost, but not quite. That works. That works. Easy. Okay, cool. Like this? No, the L's do need to be symmetrical. You can't just make one, like, double L together. No, like a C. No, of course not. That's okay. This should not be too hard. Can I do the trick you showed me? Like this? No. No, you can't. No. If you make a big L with this one, you can no longer make a small L for the other one, so that's not gonna be it. Well, the only way you could is if you put a dot like there. Yeah, no, you can't do that. So you could want to do something like, it needs to be in it. I mean, there's only 2. You can either make the L, like, you can either make this L or this L or this L. Those are the only options. If I make this L, I go down here, here, here. It's like whatever I do, though, I have this leftover square. That's the issue. So far, I haven't needed to make a large L. You could get stuck on it here, though, if you have to make large L for the final one. Final one doesn't even look like it'll be hard. Maybe it will be? Can I just... nah. It's like, oops, close. Final one will probably be hard, but let's finish this one. This shouldn't be hard. There's not many options. Am I just missing something obvious? Yes. No. How do you... No, this one can't be like this because then you can never finish it. So it must be this. There we go. It's probably this. No, that still doesn't do it. What's the alternative? You do it like that, or you do it like... You there. Can I do this one? It's like, okay, wait. If I want to make this L, just fit it right into the corner, I would have to do this, which doesn't work. So that cannot be the answer. Unless you reach this, but you can't ever reach this from somewhere else. If you come into that from the top, how did you do it? So I just don't think that's it. You don't want to make this shape. You want to make either this one or this one. Can you make this? No. The only way you could make this is if you... But you can make this. Oh, you can make this. I was not considering that. Yes, you would have gotten very stuck on this one if you did not realize you could make a large L, because I'm pretty sure you cannot do it. Yeah, you cannot do this one with small L's. Man, where's Blind Tourist when you need them? This would be the perfect opportunity to make puns about a word that ends with else. L's. Yeah, exactly. No, I get what you mean. You just had no idea. I mean, all of the previous ones, 4-1 and 4-2, let you make a square of any shape and a strip of any size. So I think you could have assumed it, but it makes sense that you didn't really think about it, so... Yeah, because I don't think it's possible otherwise. This one is... Yeah, this one's interesting because I just wasn't thinking about... Like, you know, you keep thinking that the L you're making is going to center on the circle. But it doesn't. It can just have the circle off in one little corner of it. So, this one shouldn't be too hard. It's probably going to be a... Oh, maybe can I do it the other way? I feel like it could be symmetrical, like a 4... Like a big, small pattern. Let me try that. So like, let's make this one small. Let's make this one big now. This one small. I can't make that one small though. Can I? Is there any way to like... So close. So close. Well, again, I feel like once I understand the rule, it's like it just requires a bit of tinkering. Small. There's no way though. No, you just always end up with the same issues. Well, let's actually get more creative then. Let's do this thing again, actually, because that's probably a good idea. No, can't do that. I think this one is just... No, you can't do that one like that. Really at all. What if I do it the other way? I know, but then it's just the same issue. So if I do this, I would have to end at that corner, which I don't think is really possible because if you do this, you end up stuck there. So it's not it. But if I just keep tinkering, I'm sure I'll find something. Oh, you could Right. Silly me. You can do 4. That's a lot though, and it makes it really hard to do this one. Wait. 4? 4? I think we're getting a little bit too clever here, mostly because now we can't finish, but you definitely cannot do 5. What if I did 4 this way? No, you cannot. You can't do that. You can't. Let's do the 3 again and see if we get anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. It's an L shape. It's like, no, no, no. It's literally never going to work. There's so many options. This is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be a hard one just because there's so many options. It's probably not gonna be as simple as like, oh yeah, you just make a bunch of simple L's with the circle right in the middle of them. You probably have to do some weird things for some of them. So let's do this to start with, I guess. No. Here. This is good because it lets you... Can I go here now? Here, 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 and then go through, through, through. Tell me I can make this work. Tell me I can finish this. I can. Not. I cannot. I can. I cannot. There's no way. No, I cannot. I cannot. Darn it. Darn. Looked kind of close though, didn't it? I think it's really weird to try to make one like this because you force yourself into a finish with like that. It's never gonna work. Let's do this. Let's do a 3-1 like that. I like this. This is a decent start. Then you can do that. Can I make one here and then loop into a finish? Almost, but not quite. I mean, I could just keep going at random, or I can try to figure out some principles that might help me, but I don't really... I don't really see how I would, like, start making those steps. Like, in some other ones, I'm like, okay, it probably has to go through here. You need to do this. So what solution can I do that, you know, does that? But in this one, it's just there's no real clear anything. I think I'm just gonna have to do it until I find the answer. The only clever thing would be if there was ever a 4, but I just don't. I don't think you can. You can if you do this, but then there's no way to actually make another L. Unless you... No. I was gonna say you do this, and then you could start here and fill in. You can almost do this. You can almost do this if you were to like do that and then go here and then, you know, make your... How did I do it? I did that. 1, 2, 3. You always have to leave something out, unfortunately. Like that. Can't do this, then you end up with a finisher spot that you'll never be able to fill, right? You almost could. Almost. Is there any way to slightly adjust that? No, there really isn't. Because if you do this, you can adjust it for that, but then you're still in trouble. I feel like there's a lot of... I want to be like, oh, it's so close, but it really isn't close. There's probably a lot of solutions with like one square left over. Making a 3-1 is just... Man, am I the only one who feels like this doesn't look like it's proportional? Like, to me, it looks like the vertical part is longer than the horizontal part. It's like some sort of optical illusion, maybe, because of how we've filled it in. But no, that's it is perfectly... This is a potential ending. We could end like this. How could we end like this? Is there a way we could start that would let us do that? Yeah, okay, here. Let's keep this in mind as an ending. I'll try to remember it. So we could go like here. We could do some stuff over here on this side and then go back in and do this ending. Or, darn it, what was the ending I had? This. Can I modify this? I would need to go down here. I can't modify this. A 10 times 10 grid is many pixels taller than it is wide? What do you mean? Because it's in height or in like... This was almost a good idea, though. I really like... Oh, wait, this didn't even work. What did I do wrong? Oh, right, I see. I see, okay. Assy art. Is that how you pronounce it? Assy? Like, I don't know if I've ever said assy out loud before, and it just sounds like I'm saying ass. Assy. An adjective of being like an ass, but, I feel like I almost had something here. What was the start I had that I liked? Was it... Here, wait. Do this. And then look, you can fill that in. ASCII. If you want to sound fancy, you can say a she. You would sound really fancy, like, oh, I'm an artist. Oh, what kind of art do you do? Well, I do a she art. You've never heard of it, but it's... Okay. This, though, I like this as a start. I like it because it lets me fill everything in, which is really good. Not quite, though. Again, close. Because if I did this, and then I could, you know, do that, and then... You'd really need to end here. You would need to be doing something that lets you then end... You would need to then go like this and end like there. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Oh, but what if I just don't make that hook? What if I do the same thing, but I don't make this hook? I didn't need to make this hook. I just did it for fun. Haha. You just go with the flow, and then eventually you just get it. See, I knew if I just kept tinkering, I would get it. But I kept going with this one because I had a feeling. I mean, just the fact that I did a left half that didn't leave one square in, that I could just kind of fill everything in and then move on from it, made me feel like I was on the right track, you know? So I'm not surprised that it ended up working out. And it's interesting that the solution did involve, like, it's not a very elegant starting or ending point, actually. Though it kind of makes sense, actually. You're making a, you know, I was gonna say paperclip shape, but you know what I mean. You're making a shape like the, like that S pattern that everyone draws. You're kind of going in a loop. So it makes sense to kind of fill this one in, get that one, go through the middle. Going through the middle is what makes this really good. Obviously, there's more than one solution. And in fact, we made a bump for no reason that we did not need to make. We could do the same thing, but without a bump here, right? If we just start there, and then we're much more symmetrical. So let's, yeah, that one probably looks a lot nicer. What was it? Yeah, this one's much more symmetrical now. I don't know if there's any other solutions, so I don't know if Para has one. We got it. Okay, so far so good for World 4. Big L's, opposite L's. Similar structure. Yeah, that makes sense for a similar structure. There's one that starts in the middle of a side. Oh, like, yeah, like starting here and then doing a similar thing, maybe. Going there, doing that. Oh yeah, and then you can kind of fill in, look, you can fill in a whole half here. Nope, this is not a correct solution. This fails. Well, whatever, close enough. Yeah, you can show me if you want. And I can plug it in. So, okay. Yeah, so you always unlock whatever's next to you. So beating 3-9 unlocks 4-9. Can you unlock 4-9 without having done 3-1? Probably. You could do 1-4, 2-1, 2-2, 2-5, 2-6, 3-2, 3-4, 3-5, 3-9, 4-9. Maybe people plan out, you know, speed running routes. There are people who speedrun puzzle games. I don't really get it, but they, you know, try to go through the game as quick as possible, which you can do. So Para's answer, oh, it's actually very similar to what I just drew, yeah. But it ends in the, oh, let's see. So Para's answer is like this, like that. The start is here. So it's like that, goes over here, makes the thing of 3. Goes for the corner, makes a big one here. Yeah. Oh, wow. This one's very elegant, actually, because then it just leaves you the middle. You can make a swirl, you can make a line, you can do whatever you want. That's pretty cool. People blindfold run puzzle games that's just memorizing a list of directions and keying them in. Why, though? What's the point? I have to admit, I don't get it. Yeah, outlining a big box in the middle is a very elegant solution, actually. And so it looks like the solution does still always involve just the circles being right in the middle of the L. There's probably a solution that has you doing weirder things, but maybe not. Oh, it's all gone. I don't know, maybe there isn't a solution with weird things. I mean, weird things is definitely harder to do. Oh, this could be one. This almost looks like it could be one. Can you, yeah, this is a solution. Just like this. Because just here, imagine the bottom. I just have to do like that instead. What was it? Was it this? Wait, what did I do? This? There we go. I don't think this is even quite what I just had. It was slightly different again, but yeah, you can make one that has something going strangely. So, huh. Wow, I'm so good at this now. 4-4. So you don't need to, nothing in this world required you to start in a circle or end in a square, so that makes sense. You get dots number 1 and 3 for sure no matter what you do here. Going through a shape loses you dot number 1. That's probably it. Don't go through any shapes is dot 1. Dot 2 is for completing the line here, so it's something about how you've divided the grid. Maybe you have to divide it into 2 of the same shape, but that shape can be anything. So you might make 2 L's, you might make 2 strips, you might make 2 squares. Divide into 2 of the same shape, we don't know. Don't go through any shapes or you lose your first dot. And dot 3, I mean, you can't lose it. You just get dot 3 automatically. There's nothing you can do to not get dot 3. It's a freebie. It's just, oh, this doesn't get you it. You don't get dot 3 if you make a weird hook. Otherwise, you get it. Oh, wait, oh, no. Okay, dot... You gave up on 4-4? Oh, no. So what did we say? Dot 2 is the one for finishing your line. Gave up and checked the answer, or you've just given up on it for now? So dot 2 is the one... Right, so you've just given up, left for later. Okay. You just made it sound so final when you say you gave up. Okay. Well, we'll see if I get it. So dot 2 is the one you get for finishing your line. You don't get it, though, if you... You only seem to get it if you have one circle with one square, so it's probably related to that. Dot 1 is the one you lose for going through shapes. Never go through shapes. 2 is for finishing your line, which divides things a certain way. 3 is like... 3 is kind of weird. I think 3 is all of your islands are the same shape. Which means that if we have only one island, we get 3 automatically. 3 is all of your islands are the same shape. Maybe. But I mean, we'll get to level 2 and see, but I think that's my theory. So 3 is all your islands are the same shape. 1 is don't touch any shapes. And 2 is that each island you make has to have, it can't have more than one of the same shape, or something like that. Let's keep testing that. So dot 1 is don't go through shapes. I went through shapes, so it didn't happen. Dot 3 is that all of your islands must be the same shape. Dot 3 is going to be the exact same. This is literally the same thing but rotated, so it's kind of like whatever. Okay, all islands must be the same shape is dot 3. That works. This does not work. This, all islands are the same shape, so it works. Can they be rotated? No, they have to be the same exact shape. So this would work. Oh yeah, there's 2 solutions. Okay. And so each island has to have one of each thing. Okay, cool. So here, this gets dot 3 because all islands are the same shape, but you need a circle and a square in each. So it's this, obviously. There's no other way to do it. You need a circle and a square, so it's this, obviously. Okay. Circle and a square in each, and they're the same shape. Great. Circle and a square in each, and they're the same... I have a feeling suddenly this won't work. It does. Okay. This is so easy then so far. Like, this is so easy. Okay, now it gets a little harder because it's symmetrical, but you have to, yeah, you can't, can I just make some, no, I wanted to make a 3x3 square, but you can't do that, obviously. It's gonna be hard to get these the same shape. Is this the second to last one? It is. Well, it's easy to understand the rules at least, or I'm pretty sure I understand them. It's very hard to... How can I have all my islands the same shape when I... You do need one circle with one square though, right? So like, that gives you the second dot. This does not give you the second dot. This doesn't give you the second... Oh, this does, because it's the same. Yeah, this doesn't give you the second dot. This one's difficult then, because there's such different spacings between them. So if you make a... Oh, okay, no. No, I don't see. What? How can you make the same shape twice? I wanted to, like, make an L shape. Unless it lets you mirror, but I'm fairly certain it does not let you mirror unless I'm completely wrong. How would I mirror this again? Yeah, I got 447. I mean, 447's easy, right? So. What? Did you not get this? It's just a line through the middle. I have no idea. Did you get stuck on some idea? What have you been trying? What were your theories? 'Cause, yeah, I zoomed through all of these. I just got them all. They do have to be the same shape. The two areas have to be the same shape, and they can't have two of the same shape in them. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused on... So if you know that they have to be the same shape, I'm not sure what you got stuck on. I guess maybe if you thought that... like, it was smaller shapes, maybe, like you weren't thinking, oh, it's just the whole arena, like you maybe try to make a square and then, oh, I can't make another square. I see. Yeah, you definitely tried I think you might have been overthinking it. Yeah, maybe some wrong assumptions, because it really is just like, yeah, just make them the same shape. But you cannot rotate the shape, it seems. So that's definitely true. Okay, well. But this one is where it gets tricky either way, though, because it's... The shape that you make can't be a vertical strip, obviously. The shape that you make needs to be at least 3 by 3. But you can't. This is weird. You can't do this because you can't have two of the same shape together. This is weird. This one is really weird. I mean, I actually don't know. I'm just gonna think out loud. This is an incredible long shot. This is probably not it, but is there any way that you want this circle with this square? No, that's impossible, because you cannot rotate your shapes. So like, if you want to get the third dot, you just need two things that are the same. So if you do this, for example, and then make two squares, it works. What if you make a small square and a big square? I'm assuming that will still be bad. No, they need to be exactly the same shape. And it's not like you can make this and then just like, oh yeah, no. This one obviously has to go with this one. Obviously. This shouldn't be hard though, because there can't be that many ways to do it. So I just need to like... But either way, the shape has to go 3 width and 3 height. It might not fill in all of that, like it could be like this, but then you still have to... I mean, you can't. You can't. It's not like... I mean, you cannot rotate. You can't do this. This doesn't work. It's 2 L's, but you can't. Is there any way that it's not? It's this circle with this square? There's no way. Is the rule... The rule is that you can't have more than one of the same shape. Or the rule is you must have... I mean, there's no shapes other than circles and squares, so... Oh. I was like, why doesn't this work? Because they're on different... So weird. Are we still in Baba Is You OST? No, we're not. We've gone into Hollow Knight OST. Sure, let's leave it. It did seem to clearly not be Baba. And it sounded familiar, so I was like, what? Yeah, we can stay on this one. It's gonna be a bit mellow, but that's okay. Oh, it's gonna distract me though, because it's so good. It's not good puzzle solving music because it commands attention. Yeah, well, okay. Whatever, let's keep doing this one. I think this one's gonna be really satisfying to solve. I'm just... Yeah, we made a lot. We went through World 4 pretty quickly up until now. But this one is so tricky. It's gonna be such an elegant solution when I see it. It's gonna be like, well, of course, this is literally the only way you could do it. It makes sense. I haven't seen it yet. Like, what could the shape be? Like, I wanted a... Can I do the thing that the world logo does, where I nestle it into each other? Because that's what I've been thinking, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you... 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. In what way? Is that a serious solution or just like... No, I want to nestle them into each other, though. That seems like it should be correct. But if you do 3 like that, now you can't make another 3. You need to make room, so you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then you can't make another 4, they would be touching. If you do 3, you can't. You cannot. If you go down like this, no, because you can't fully make that. Anything with width 3, you cannot make twice unless you make it at a different level. If you were allowed to maybe you can't rotate, but you can reverse, or maybe you can rotate, but you can't reverse. I'm just trying to think, like, if you do this, it's the same shape. I know, I wish you could draw 2 lines, but you can't. Not until we get to the question mark level where it's allowed. I can't even... I want to make one with symmetry, and I literally can't. I literally cannot make one with symmetry, even though I'm trying. Here, this is symmetry. Not symmetry, it's rotation. You clearly can't rotate, so... No, you just can't rotate. So then... Like, I want to do something really clever, like a yin-yang or something, but I don't think it's possible. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The rule is not... Okay, well, it's maybe not as elegant as I thought, but the rule is not... This was literally me getting stupid baited and trapped by the game's misleading stuff. The rule is not each island must have a circle and a square. The rule is each island can't have more than one of the same shape. Which means that you can just split these into... as if they're all alone, it'll still work, I think. Let me just check this. No, okay. Maybe that's not it then. Maybe each one does need a circle and a square. Okay, that's better. That's more satisfying. Yeah. Okay. Because it's... Which dot is the... Dot 3 is the one for them being the same, and dot 2 is for having a circle and a square together. Which I guess that's the rule. Because otherwise... See, look. Yeah. Oh, no, look. Oh, wait. I see. Each island... It might just be... It could still be the thing, because it might be each island... Let me test this. How do I test this thoroughly? I want to test... Here. No, okay. Even if there's no extra island. Yes, so each island actually does need a circle and a square, actually. There's no way to this... No, there's literally no way. There's no chance that this will be it. So circle with a square is what you need. If you do this, you don't have each circle with a square. Okay. So again, we're back to, okay, it's going to be something elegant. It's going to be like, of course that's the only way to do it. But, I mean, it can't be this, and no. I don't know what I'm even doing. This is pointless. You got it? It's probably a really cool answer, isn't it? But the fact that you have this whole grid too, it's like... No, I wouldn't think it was simple. I know it's gonna be... I mean, it's gonna be like the icon here, except more complicated somehow. Unless there's something in the rule that I'm not understanding about how you can make the same shape twice. But I don't think I'm missing anything. You just have to make the same shape twice with your islands. Your islands just have to be exactly the same shape. For dot 3. That's why this works. That's why that works. Is there any other way to solve this one that would give me a hint? Like, can you do... Yeah, but you can't. No. See, look, this is a rotation, right? Or no, it's a flip. But no, rotations and flips don't work. You have a whole grid as well, which is what's interesting. It suggests that you couldn't do it if it was in a tighter space, you know? And this one's going to be even harder, probably. Because this one is also, like... I wonder if it's because there's something I'm missing, because it seems impossible, actually. Okay, I was like, maybe if you make... What if you make one that's like half the size of the other one? Then does it allow it? So like here, 4 and 4, that does it. And then if you go 4 and 3, you don't have it. What if I make a 4 and a 2? What if it's okay if it's double the size? That's not going to be it. That's not it. All islands must be the same exact shape. I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Don't go through any shapes. It's like, there's no way you can connect these two. There's no way that's it. Absolutely no way. You absolutely could not possibly make the same shape twice doing that. So a shape that goes into itself, you know, you could do this, but you can't. Maybe if I open this in MS Paint again, actually, because it'll kind of be easier to, it'll be easier to draw stuff that way. Still have this open? Apparently not. Let me get that back. So like, if the shape that I try to draw, let's get a nice thick paintbrush here. Color blue, whatever. So like if I want to make this, I mean, I can't repeat that. That's the issue. The only shape I can repeat, the only thing that makes sense is like this and this. This is the only thing that makes sense. So there we go. That's it, obviously. Okay, yeah, no, easy. See, I just needed to visualize it while I could actually, because I knew it was going to be something like this. I just, yeah, okay, there we go. I wasn't thinking, because I was like, oh, it's always going to be a width of 3 and a height of 3. So how do you, and yeah, obviously that's the answer. Okay, easy. How do I actually draw it though? That's the issue. What was I doing? This. Nope, not that. Wait. No, I messed up already. Oh my god, what am I doing? I had it when I was looking at it in Paint. I need that. Okay, start here. 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 Wait, what have I just done? No, don't do that. Here. Here. There. Whew. Okay, cool. Yeah, I should have known that. That is clever. That's basically what I was thinking. Oh, there's only one solution. There's no way to do another solution. And now I just need to do the same thing here. So let's just do the same thing and open it up in Paint. There we go. Delete that one. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a similar thing. There's not many ways to make two. Oh, that last one versus this last one. I see what you meant. I mean, it's just going to be the same concept. So, as far as there's no way that you connect these two in a shape and then somehow make the same shape for this. Like, there's no way. There's no way. So I mean, you absolutely could never do that. You could never do that. You'd have to like, you know, have this, and there's no way. There's literally no way. So you have to connect them like this. So you need this, and you need this. But I mean, you can't do this again, obviously. I mean, the line that I'm making, oh, I don't have paint open. Well, whatever. There's no way that you connect the top one to the bottom one, is what I was saying. You can't do this. You just can't. You'd never be able to, I mean, you literally cannot. No, there's no way. So it has to be this with this and this with this. It doesn't work. I mean, can you... No, you can't. The line that you're drawing, if I'm drawing a line here, it can't ever go next to one of the other shapes, right? So like I have to get this and this. They have to be included, but I absolutely cannot ever have it go through here. And I couldn't possibly have it go through here or go through here or go through here, right? I mean, yeah, because they have to be divided from the other shapes. So you can't go through there, can't go through I mean, this logic makes sense. The shape that I'm making for my island has to go through these two spots, but cannot go through any of these spots that I filled in green. It absolutely can't. And so the question is, oh, do you just zigzag? No, you can't zigzag because then this one would have to zigzag, which it cannot do. Well, actually, this is sort of a helpful thing, though, to realize is that... Yeah. Zigzagging makes sense. 5-second rundown of the rules. Yeah, basically you have to divide. Don't touch any shapes, and you have to make 2 islands that are the exact same shape. And each island has to have a circle and a square. Can't zig to the left because then you're in trouble. So if I need to include these two and I zig to the left, then this would also zig to the left, which is bad. So I cannot zig to the left. If I zig to the right, I can never make it to where I need to go ever, because I will always be in trouble. I would always be touching one of the shapes that I can't touch. So if you zig to the right, you can't, but if you zig here, you still can't. So what the hell? It just doesn't... I mean, they're so close to each other. It's so hard to... If the shape that I'm making for this one ever goes to the left, it can't. Am I certain that I can't? No, you can't do this. They give you a lot of extra space on the left and right, which makes me feel like you're gonna need to use it to take some journey. Are you allowed to have an island that doesn't, I don't think you can have an island without a circle and square, though I don't know how to test that, honestly. I don't know how to test if you can have an island without a circle and square. Well, wait, if you got it, geez. I mean, it seems, again, like it's going to be the thing where, like, once you see it, there's, like, really only one way it can work. I don't know if you can have an island without a circle or square, but I feel like you can't. So it's just so... I mean, my logic is not... Let me just keep going until I find the point where my logic has gone wrong. If I need to include these two squares, obviously. If I go left from this one, then I would have to go left from this one, and then I'm in trouble because you can't divide anymore. So you can't go left from this. If I go down from this, I also end up in trouble because then... So I still can't. And if I go right from this, then I can't connect. You know, like... Then I can't connect. Because then I'd be making a shape like that. And then I can't... Right? So this is weird. This is really weird because no matter what I do to connect the two shapes, I end up in trouble. If I go left here, I can't go left here because then they're touching. Can't have any blue things that I fill in touching each other, which means that you cannot... That's not a good color. It means you can't go here. You can't go there. You can't go there or there. You can't go through any of those spots or you're in trouble. But it's like you can't just... If you ever... If you make like a really big loop... No, that's silly. That doesn't make it... You need to be pretty economical. Can you just squiggle? Oh yeah, you can just squiggle. No, you can't squiggle because then you... If you squiggle, as soon as you go to the left in one, you'd have to go to the left in the other, and then you're finished. And obviously you can't do this. So what the hell? I mean, right, this has to be filled in no matter what, or else those two are touching, which you can't have, because if those two touch, they have to be together, and... So you can't ever... Okay. I think you need to take advantage of the... You need to make this shape... Yeah, you need to make this shape. Ish. Something like this. You might need to make this shape and have it go back up. I'm not sure. But you know what I mean? And that's why you have so much room on the right side. Basically, you need to, like... It's a dipper. You need to make a dipper. So it's like... You have to go here and then dip. And then, like, come back up. How far later do you have to come back up, though? You have to dip, and then you have to keep going... You have to dip down and then keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is it just that? Yeah, it's probably just that. Yeah, easy. So no, you don't have to make a dip and come back up, but you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's this. This is the only possible answer. And then... You could go a fourth, though, or a fifth. Let me try to just work here for a moment. So if I fill in, can't do that, but I can start here. Fill in like this, like this, like this, and then it's symmetrical, right? So it'll just work. Yes. Okay, let's go back and put that in the actual game. So where did I start? Here. Go there. there, there, there. Oh, no, don't. Did I mess up? Oh, I went too far here. There we go. Like this, yeah, this. 3. Fill that in. Here, like that. What am I doing? This. Phew. Phew. Okay. This was a really awesome level though. I really liked it because the rule was very simple, but then they force you to use it in like clever ways. And obviously I have an unsolved puzzle. God darn it. That's fine. There we go. Cool. Obviously the world's logo gave you a little bit of a hint though, right? So yeah, I mean, there's only one solution. Definitely only one solution. Okay, I'm going to go fill up my water. I will be right back. Oh man, this is the best track in the game. This one is so beautiful. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. I was making that bad assumption, right? I kept saying like, oh, you can't go left, you can't go left. But you can, you just can't start there and go left. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not It's just interesting though how your brain gets stuck on that, which is exactly what they want. Even though I know that obviously it doesn't have to be done that way. You just get stuck on it anyway, which is fun. But ultimately, this wasn't that hard. This was like really like the perfect puzzle because it really forces you to think in a creative way, but it doesn't ever get you like frustratingly stuck. You just have a sense like, I know this is going to make sense. I just can't quite picture how, which is pretty cool. Okay. 4 or 5. Do you want to rotate your segments now? I like how we have stars this time. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, usually we just do circles and squares, but we just decided to give you stars here because why not? So you kind of get, oh, it works the other way too. Okay. You get most of the dots no matter what you do. You can lose dot 1 and dot 4. Oh, is there an action version of it? I've never really thought about that. What's the action version of it? It's probably not going to be in this because we're listening to a video called Calm and Relaxing Music from Hollow Knight. I guess it makes sense that there's an action version, but I probably never noticed it. Oh, one small arena fight? I'll listen to it after. If you remind me when we're ending, well, depending on if you're awake, I should stop soon too. But if you remind me later, I'll go check it out. I mean, I must have heard it, but if it takes place in a fight, then I was probably focused on the fight. So you get the 4th dot. I think you get the 4th dot as long as every island has a star in it. You can't even make an island without a star. You can lose the 4th dot by doing this. If you solo surround both stars, you lose the 4th dot. But otherwise you keep it. If you go through stars, okay, going through stars loses you the 1st dot, so don't do that. Wow, you can get every other dot though, probably because the other dots are like all islands must contain, but it's like, well, what if there's no islands? There's no islands. So the 3rd dot goes wrong. What's the dot that you don't get? Dot 2 is what you miss if you do this. So dot 2 is probably, you know, don't have stars touching, which is why you get dot 2 almost no matter what. But dot 2 is probably just 1 star per area, 1 star per island. And then dot 3 or 4. 3 you get because these are the same shape still, but maybe you need a rotated one. I don't know. It'll be easier to figure out on the next one, honestly. So dot 1 is lost when you go through a star. Is that correct? Yes. Dot 1 is lost when you go through a star. Dot 2 was each island must have 1 star only. So here it has 2, which is bad. Here, though, you fulfill dot 2. Here you fulfill dot 2. Oh no, I've made an island that doesn't have a star. I don't fulfill dot 2 anymore. So sad. Okay, dot 2, each island must have exactly 1 star. And dot 3 and 4, we still don't know. We think it's about making the same shape but rotated, but we don't really know. But we did it here. We rotated the same. It's the same shape, but rotated. It's been a strip, but it might not necessarily have to be a strip. Can we do the L again? Not really. Can we do... Oh, does it work no matter the size of the rectangle? I'm not sure. I don't think we can test that, right? There we go. Little strip, little strip. Big strip, big strip. Works either way. I don't think there's really any other shape I can make other than a... Can I make a staircase? I can make a staircase. Wait, no, There we go. Okay, cool. So they have to be the same shape, but they can be rotated. If they are the same shape but are not rotated, it does not work. So they have to be a rotation of each other, but you can do any shape. Rotation or mirrored? Is this a rotation? Yeah, this is a rotation. It would be a mirrored if, yeah, okay. I cannot make mirrored here, though. Can I? You could, yeah, I can make mirrored. Mirrored is not allowed. Well, this isn't mirrored. This is the same shape, so I need a bigger grid if I'm gonna try to get clever like that. Oh, this is mirrored, but it... Oh, this is mirrored. This is mirrored, which fulfills dot 4. But it no longer fulfills dot 3. And we don't know what dot 3 is. Dot 3 seems to get fulfilled kind of no matter what, though, right? No. This fulfills dot 3. What did we... I'm already getting confused. Dot 1 is don't go through shapes. Dot 2 was 1 star per island. Dot 4 seemed to be the one that needs the rotation? Because you don't get dot 4 if it's the same exact shape, but you do get dot 3. This gets you dot 3, it's the same shape. This does not get you dot 3. Maybe because... Oh yeah, because if dot 3 is like all your islands must be the same something, then if you have a little one like that with no star, you're in trouble. Here, all the islands are the same shape, which gets us dot 3. I still don't really get what gives us dot 3, but I will just put an answer in and move on. So surely we can make a symmetry here, right? Can I... how do I do this again? 3, 2... This doesn't work. It fulfills dot 3, but not 4, because we need a rotation. How do you rotate, though? How do you rotate? Can I just... No, you can't. You can't really do what I want there. This music is too melancholic, I think. It's a little bit much. God, this shouldn't even be hard. But it is. You can't make 2 squares, obviously. You need to... You can't make the 2 L's, though, because you just can't... Is it like a 3 and a... No, you can't do 3 and 3. You can't do a 3 strip. Can you make little rectangle? You can't, though. God. If I make a rectangle like that, how can I... Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Okay. Rectangle and rectangle. Perfect. So the thing is, I don't know the difference between dots 3 and 4 right now. Because they just seem to kind of work together. So can I get dot 3 without dot 4 is the question, or vice versa? Oh, okay, this... So maybe dot 3 is the one that's saying that you, Dot 3 is the one saying that you need to have, you know, your islands be a rotation of each other. Dot 4 is like something else. No, because here they're not a rotation. So what the hell? What the hell? This gets you 3, but not 4, even though they're not a rotation. So 4 makes it look like it's the one that wants you to have the rotation. Whereas here, if you do this, you get everything. But if you leave out that last one, you have an extra island without a star, but that's dot 2. What's dot 3? I'm gonna keep going for now, but... Oh, there's a different shape. Okay, so the rule might be you must have exactly one of each. It's not just you must have exactly one star. It might be you must have exactly... God, but these are rotated from each other. It's a square and it's been rotated. It's a rotation. It's clearly a rotation. How the hell do you even... Can you even? Oh, you can do this. This is... Oh, mirroring is okay now? Now it's okay to mirror? It wasn't okay to mirror before. It wasn't okay to mirror this. What do you mean they're flipped? They have rotational symmetry too? Wait, do they? I'm not good at rotating shapes in my mind, so I need to... Hold on. Oh, right. The shape itself. You're right. You're right. Yes. No, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can, like this. Okay, so the space in the shape's changed, but you can rotate the actual thing. Okay. Okay, I get that then. So, right. Right, okay, I was thinking of it with the shapes in it, but that's not the case. I get it now. Yeah. I see my silly mistake. Whereas this is obviously just not a rotation at all. This is a rotation, but not with the shapes in it, but that's not what it cares about. So, number 3 is that you need it to be a rotation. Number 3 is all islands are a rotation of all other islands. That's number 3. It's not number 4. I think. I could be wrong. No, because for this one, you still get it. Maybe rule 3 is just that all islands have to be the same shape as the other islands, but you are allowed to rotate this time, whereas in the previous one, you weren't. I think that would still be okay with a rule. All islands must make the same shape. Rotation allowed. And yet, no, because then why don't you have dot 4 then? Dot 4 is the one that you're failing because you didn't rotate. And yet, in this one, when you don't rotate, you keep dot 4. Weird. Weird. Strange. It is very confusing then. But either way, like, maybe I don't need to understand. It's never good words when I say that, but maybe I don't need to understand it. I'm just gonna keep making islands that are the same shape but rotated, and it'll just work out. These are the same shape, but they're not rotated. Dot 4 is the one that wants you to rotate. Dot 4 doesn't give a shit at all about any freaking same shapeness. Dot 3 is the one that cares if you've made the same shape. Dot 4, I don't know what it wants, but it's not that. You can get dots 3 and 4 though by filling that in. Wow. Dot 3 is the one that wants you to have the same shape multiple times. Dot 3 wants the same shape multiple times. So like if I do this, oh, wow, that works. I wasn't even trying to get the answer. I was just trying to make a line that, you know, had the same shape. Okay. Well, that makes sense either way. I still don't know what rules 3 and 4 are, but I'm just going to keep making the same shape rotated. And each dot 2 is the one that says, oh, wait. I thought dot 2 was that each island must have only one of a shape. And yet that's clearly not it. Dot 2 seemed to be the one that said, okay, maybe dot 2 is you... I was going to say dot 2 is you can't have more than one of a shape, but you obviously can, because this fulfills dot 2 somehow, even though it has a star and 2 squares in it. So again, I feel like I might just go through this not understanding how to do it, but just getting it anyway, because like, if I just keep making symmetrical shapes, I guess it'll work. Oh, there's only a single square. Oh my god. So this is probably a result of whatever I noticed here. You seem to want only one star per... You need to... Each island must have one star. But it... Oh, maybe it's just that. Each island must have one star. That's it. Each island must have one star. And it does. So there we go. You fulfill dot 2. Still fulfill it. Now you don't fulfill it. Okay, dot 2 is the same. Each island must have one star. It doesn't care about squares. The squares are the difference between rules 3 and 4. But no, even when there's no squares, you can still have an issue. So I completely don't understand now. Wow. Wow. Because I was going to say, if dot 4 involves squares, then it's like, oh, when there were no squares, that's why you always got dots 3 and 4 at the same time. But you don't. You lose dot... Okay, dot 3 is the one that says you need to make the same shape. And here they're not the same shape. Obviously they're not the same shape because it's not. If you rotate it, you see it's not the same. Okay, so dot 3 is just your things need to be the same shape. Rotation allowed, but not mandatory. Dot 4, though, is the one that seems to care about the rotation. What's up with these squares? What is up with these squares? So the squares are not relevant. I mean, look here, I've made the same shape twice, so I get rule number 3. But it doesn't fulfill rule number 4 for some reason. We don't know why. If a square is in an island, it must be in a corner. That's silly. Look, this is the same as this, is the same as this. But you lose dot 3 because you didn't make the same shape twice, obviously. But here, you've made the same shape twice, so you have dot 3, but you still don't have dot 4. This would be a little bit boring, but it might just be a necessary thing to make the puzzle interesting. Dot 4 could just be the islands must have at least one bend in them. That would be kind of silly, and it has nothing to do with the squares. Nope. Oh no, these have a bend, but they don't fit rule 3. This just doesn't fit rule 4. As soon as then it fits rule 4 because they have a bend in them. These don't have a bend though. Your line has to bend? No, because if I do this, my line bends a lot, but I don't have dot 4. So I still don't really, I don't have a clue. I think I'm comfortable saying that dot 3 must be the same shape. Islands are the same shape. Because it works no matter what you do. If I make an island of 3 and an island of 3, yeah, they're the same. Rotation allowed, rotation not mandatory. Coincidentally, the things that you do to create a rotatable shape seem to tick off box number 4, but it is a coincidence, maybe. I don't know, that sounds kind of silly, but I don't even remember how I did this one anymore. I'm gonna have to stop soon because I'm tired. I don't remember how I did this one. Yeah, I think that's the point of my brain officially stopping. Let's try to finish out this one and then we'll stop after this one. And if I can't make any more progress in a few minutes, then we'll definitely stop. How did I do this one? I created an L? No. I created just 2 little rectangles. There we go. Okay. Easy. Okay. We just don't know what gives us dot number 4. We don't know what's up with the square. So here I make 2 islands that are the same shape, so I'm good. I'm all good. I went through a shape though, which you should never do, so I lost dot number 1. Each island had 1 star. Here, each island has 1 star. Here, though, the island has 2 stars, so we don't get dot number 2. This fulfills dots 3 and 4, though. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, 3 and 4 is all islands must be the same shape, so we only have 1 island, so we got it. This is the same shape as the previous one? No, it isn't. But let me just do this first, see what I get. This fulfills 3, but obviously not 4, and obviously not 1, because we went through a shape. Let me just make some symmetricalism. Oh, okay. I think I get what's happening here, which is, I think I get why the squares exist. The squares literally only exist to be obstacles. Rule 1 is don't go through a shape, and the fact that there's a random square here just makes it harder to do the rest of the thing. So dot 3 is you have to have the same shape twice. Dot 4 seems to be the one that wants rotation? That I still don't know, actually, but I guess I still don't know what dot 4 is. I still don't really remember. I don't realize it. Dot 4 just, it doesn't like it when the symmetrical shape is just the same thing twice, apparently. That's why you don't get dot 4 if you just make like 2 rectangles. Dot 4 is the one that needs the rotation. I feel like I had a counterexample to that though, but I don't remember it anymore, so whatever. Let's just assume dot 4 is you need a rotation. So you need to do this, but you can't go through this square, which is what makes it difficult. You can't make a 4 and a 4, so you could maybe do something. Can you do? Oh, you can't make an island without a star in it, so the square has to be in the thing. It has to be in one of your things. Has to be part of your island. This is not quite a rotation of the same shape. It's kind of like different shapes. I want to make... Can I make that? No. Can I... This? There we go. Okay. And it is a rotation, right? If you take the top one and you... Yes. Okay. So... It needs... Yeah, that's the rule. Each island must have a star. Each island must be the same shape. And you need it to be a rotation for dot 4, I guess, maybe. We don't have too much left here. This feels similar to what I just did, but it's not going to be similar. I mean, it feels similar. Like, I want to make L's again, but maybe I shouldn't be making L's. Maybe I should make rectangles. Here's the thing. What if... Do they all have to be rotated from each other? Because if they all have to be rotated from each other, then they do have to be L's, I think. Because you can only rotate a two thing. There's only one way you can rotate this shape. So... has to be L's. If it was just a line, you could never do it. If it's a square, you can't do it. I probably isn't going to be a shape like this, because that would just be too hard. Not really. No. No, you can't. I almost wanted to try, like... Yeah, what if you make that, and then you also fill in, like, this? What am I doing here? No, I've messed it up now. What did I have? This. I had this. So if I just go... Right, like if you do something like this... Is this a rotation? Oh, wait, I don't have the... Oh my god, how am I doing this now? Here, like... the. What was the shape I made? I made... Made this. Can I in any way... Yeah, here, like this. No, I keep messing up what I... No, I don't. Okay, here. Like... That. No, not that. This. This makes a rotation of itself. Okay. This could be something to work with. This is a very interesting shape, but it could work. Let me just... I need to go to paint again, because it's like, I want to keep this one. I want to keep this one, but then I want to, I want to do more with it, so I don't want to lose it. So if I keep going with it, I would want to make that. It's really close. It's really close. Is this a rotation though? Yeah, this is still a rotation of it. And so the final rotation would have the sticking out point at the bottom right, which is so close if I could just fill this in, but I cannot. So maybe this isn't it. It was a cool idea though. I don't want to give up on it, but I have to. Do I have to? Oh wait, no, I've made the same thing twice actually. Never mind, that doesn't work then. I would have to make it... I'd have to make this one, which obviously doesn't work. No, and that's not even a rotation anymore. The rotation for this one would need it... No, if you kept rotating, you'd have to make a block like this, which obviously is not correct, so... Yeah, I don't... Yeah, this one's gonna take a lot of brain power, and I don't think I have. I don't think I have brain power left, so I think it's a good stopping point.